Hello and welcome to Darlington Raceway for the 14th Southern 500. We have Larkins on the pole in row 1 and Kaiden alongside him. Row 2 finds Monkey Got Hops and Ray Capone. Row 3 is San Volcano and Charles. Row 5, David and row 4 actually. I can't count actually. Row 4 is David and Rainbow. Row 5 is Red Knight Fighter 1 and Neptune. And row 6, and rounding out the field, is Hydra and Geos. Hydra needs a TP. There's no stages in this race, just like the last couple of Southern 500s. I don't know if that's better or not, but alright, whatever. Regardless, we move on. 137 laps here. Pit road speed is 65 miles an hour. This is going to get real interesting as things settle in. Gonna have to be careful. There are intent wall glitches off the corner of the walls. So you don't want to be stuck riding the wall. Still got to drive the track with somewhat of a brain. Most laps led are going to count towards a point. Or 5, I think. One of the two. So might want to try to get your stuff up front. If not, don't try to force something that's not working. So you finally get set to go green here at Darlington. This race has been pushed back quite a few times. This prime stick is going to come down, and then I'll ask R one more time just to make sure everyone's ready. And here we go. Lights off and away we go at the track Too Tough to Tame. We'll have Cole in the booth on lap 2 as they get settled in 4 wide already. Lark up the racetrack, many cars. Neptune making a big bold move down to the inside. And Monkey gets turned around. Red and Geo had a big moment back there. Not sure what happened to them. Still 4 wide. Really early to be doing all this. Neptune is going to lead lap number 1 here in the Southern 500.
And I have now arrived. Oh my goodness, Charles is around. Going backwards, trying to save it. Kinda got it back going. Still 3 wide. These top 3 have separated themselves. I don't know why I said separate there. It's gonna be a little confusing for me since I'm so used to David in the 0-0. But that is not David, that is Clark, who's in the lead still, leading lap 2.
That patch from the Busch Series, we saw a couple cars use it and get real sideways. Neptune had already technically won already earlier today. If you saw the Truck Series broadcast, he went to Lime Rock and won that race there in a very thrilling finish in overtime. As they're still battling hard back there from 3rd on back. 2 rows of 3 wide with Ray Capone in the middle.
Silent into the wall a little bit, but he gets it back going. Rainbow, I think, lagged. Be careful again, especially with those intent wall glitches. Turns 3 and 4, the turn that obviously a lot of people just like to fully send, and it does not work half the time. Oh, Rainbow hits the wall snap. Right. Gotta look out. And got back relatively quick. Costing her a lot of traffic distance. Not sure what happened to Hydra. He either lagged into the wall.
It's really unfortunate. He's got a weird avatar, but we move. Things happen. David has caught these top 2, along with Charles. Ray nearly got spun by Silent, able to save it. Now side by side with the 83. Really trying to cook it into turns 1 and 2. David trying to get underneath Neptune. He will. Side by side with the 48. Gets into him a little bit. Gets it back going straight. Still side by side entering turns 3 and 4. The 51 and the 48. Neptune will concede the position. And David up to P2.
A lot of chaos going on even early on in the race. especially with this beautiful sunset we are having at the track. I'm not sure what happened to Ray. He might have got loose and got split up the track because of the wall down, not the wall, the track down there. I'm not sure what happened to Gio.
He's a lap down now. It's really unfortunate. This early on in the race, don't really want to see that. Oh, and Charles is going to get spun by Silent. Around he goes. Still trying to get turned around. He's going to have an open track to do so. Still spinning it around. He's going to finally get pointed straight as David's trying to run away from the field.
It's a lot of time lost there. Field's a little bit more spread out than they were. Be it Lark and I believe that is a Neptune. Somewhat to the 51, but the 51 has the better exit speed.
Certainly does, and we're going to see a bunch of comers and goers here. There's a little bit of draft. You can see the cars are staying close together.
Oh!
David wrecks from the lead.
Look
Trying
out!
to kite in. Not really much either of them can do. Just kind of appeared in Kaiden's lap.
Kaiden a little frustrated with that.
To be fair, I don't think David could have really done anything different.
Ten laps in.
Oh, and David got real sideways. Got into that weird part of the apron there. Kaiden's going to pass him.
Yo, hits the wall snag again.
Let's put Lark back in the lead with Neptune still chasing in second, but Silent has now found himself in third, running his Season 9 Truck Series Championship scheme. Put that car back in victory lane and looking to make it 3 in a row. I haven't seen that done in quite a minute.
Neptune got the low side. He's here. He comes on the inside, side by side, onto the backstretch here.
Still side by side for the lead, entering 3 and 4. Neptune is going to clear of this 0-0. Out to the lead, Lark trying to cross over, can't quite do it on the front straightaway. Neptune to the point for the first time all night.
Great exit speed for the 48 there. Maybe a little bit of distance between him and the 0-0, that being Lark. Yeah, Lark now has a better entry, it looked like, into turn 3 and 4, but again, exit speed will kind of matter a lot, especially in turns 3 and 4, which I think is specifically the corner you want to do. You want to be in to make the move.
Third on back, it is a mess down here. 3 cars abreast. Sign's gonna get clear of both David and Ray Capone, barely. Kaiden as running a Ray Capone throwback into his Season 7 car might be a little deja vu for that 44, seeing himself on the racetrack.
It's going to be a little confusing, I would imagine.
Kaiden and David. Kaiden got a really big corner there in 1 and 2. Got quite a few car links. All right.
Interesting stuff. There's a little bit of
let's not use the apron that much. Come on now, guys.
Okay.
I don't want to get a wall, but we should be sending it down by 3 lanes down there.
So there was like roughly a 3-car train that was in like for last back there, other than Hydra being all by himself. And it looked pretty funny from the car I was spectating, as we got a battle here for second between Lark and Kaiden against a better entry. Be it he sent it way far down in the apron.
Silent and I'm not sure.
Up.
Oh, and Ray Capone gets getting fall glitched. Neptune continuing quietly to pull away. Again, fairly early on in the race, you're gonna want to get yourself back up there, or be up there at all. No guarantee it'll be caution free, or it might be a wreck fest later on, who knows. But so far, these opening laps, your main focus is just to stay in the game and don't try to fall too far out of anyone's draft here. You're going to be in trouble later on.
just gotta be careful of the wall, especially with the intent wall glitches, because wall glitches on this track, I feel like they're a lot more brutal, especially when in the later stages. What a move by Lark, by the way, to pass for second, especially on the backstretch. It'll definitely cost you.
Now, these guys have selected for the death wall to, excuse me, sorry, you can just finish your thought.
Sorry, my shit is probably going in late as I'm saying stuff, so you can keep going.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, on lap 92, these guys had wanted if they ever was need to be a death wall, to be on the last third of the race. That's how it gets wall pushed from, I believe that's 5th.
Got back on. I'm back.
Gonna still remain 5th as
what
David
just
gets
happened between
pitted
David
by
and
the
Lark?
00, and he's gonna pit the 86.
Y'all get it roughly straight though. Thankfully.
Apologies being sent to the 86 there. Man, oh man, as the field gets more and more spread out as the run goes on, Neptune trying to increase the lead. But yes, on lap 92, death ball will be added for the last third of the race. So these guys have a long time before they have to worry about DNFing due to death wall. So that should be enough time to figure out the track, figure out what they need, and to see what works and what does not. As we'll look through the field.
Unlike the Bush race, unlike the Bush series, you know, last week, if I remember, it was last week. The death wall was introduced pretty early on in the race, and took out quite a few people. So we're gonna have to see if it will be the same scenario for these Cup cars.
Ray Capone down pit road. I'm sure if he's making a scheduled stop or not, or he's going AFK or what. I'm not entirely sure. He's gonna come do a pit stop very early. As Gio continuing to struggle hard here. It has not been a kind first 23 laps for that 16.
And it's a shame, especially with it being a Greg Biffle throwback, attributing to the late, great Greg Biffle, who drove that 16 car. And it's a damn shame just seeing it roughly in the back.
It is early on in the race, so a lot of race left. So not over yet, but looking concerning down that 16 camp.
It's definitely looking a little dim.
So I was going to say, I'm going to go through each car in their throwbacks. Obviously, we have the Greg Biffle car here. Ray doesn't have a throwback this weekend. Hydra is throwing it back to Tony Stewart's 2006 Busch Series Old Spice car, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice. Rainbow 5 throwing it back to Bill Elliott's 1994 Little Mac Tonight McDonald's car.
Go to this game.
Red Knight Fighter 1, who finds himself currently in 8th spot, is throwing it back to the 2007 Nicorette DuPont Chevrolet that Jeff Gordon drove, as Rainbow just types it in pretty deep. Monkey God Hops has a little personal scheme. His first Truck Series win, first win in DG, was a Pepsi car. Not the most flattering, but it does hold some sentimental value. Charles was supposed to have a Mark Martin, I believe, throwback in number 8. It's now a Kyle Busch throwback to his first season with HMS. Very cool.
Gio lets the leaders go by.
San Volcano, as mentioned before, he is throwing it back to his Season 9 Truck Series Championship car. As Gio comes down pit road for service. Mark is throwing it back to the Aaron's Dream Machine in the 00. David is throwing it back to his first Busch Series win at Bristol. Guy is throwing it back to a Season 7 car for Ray Capone, as he won 12 races that season. And Neptune is throwing it back to Bobby Labonte in his 2000, I believe, winning championship car. Gio finishes service down pit road.
So I say that 51 is giving me PTSD, because I remember just seeing that, just that simple auto owner's car, and I just would always see it in the lead, and I'm just like, maybe one day I'll be up like him. I'll be up there roughly, like just racing him hard, potentially, as my shit has officially lagged out. That is, oh, God.
Right
Help.
Bonai, I think,
Help.
get a wall snag, unfortunately, and he's now 2 down. Again, a lot of race laps. Only a few things, caution to go your way or two.
Biden's going down pit road. Something I think Neptune hit the intended wall glitch.
Looks like it. Around he goes around his Geo again.
I'll give David his first lap lead of the night, I believe. Monkey, Red, and Hydra goes down pit as well.
The leaders are coming down pit road. Neptune. Oh, wow. He got knocked by the 89. I'm not going to penalize him for that, but he's going to get back to Silent. No, not really Silent's fault. It is a... Go. It's a very interesting thing.
Charles, I think, is freezing. Oh, he's going to have a rough time on the pit.
Rainbow, I believe, missed her stall. Yes, she did. She missed it by a country mile.
Pit road mishaps early on. I believe Lark. No, it looks like no. Looks like Lark's gonna be coming out as the leader, I would imagine.
It looks like it.
Because David is screaming, "How did that happen?" He's blaming his pit crew, thinking that car is cheated up. Actually, no, Kaiden, I forgot, actually went down pit road earlier. And
yes, he did. He's in the lead by
he's quite a ways,
concerning amount.
Quite a ways away. Yeah. Definitely a comfortable spot for him. Unless, of course, we get a piled up or something spins out and it takes about at least 5 seconds to get it back going.
Questioning, are you going 65 or are you touching 70? David got sideways. Man, he hit the wall hard.
Jeez! That was a hard hit.
The entire way. All right.
Maybe catching up a lot and gaining a lot of ground on Lark. It's the battle of second. What? Battle for second brews on, and same as the battle for essentially fourth right now. So that is between Neptune and Silent.
Hydra right now, the last car on the lead lap. Oh.
Okay. Oh, Silent! I don't know what just happened. I checked on him and he was sideways.
Okay. .1 seconds is the gap.
Still got quite a ways to go. Or as I like to say, or for some reason as I like to say now, a lot of hockey left. But this is motorsports, a lot of racing left.
That comes down any bit. Ford, about 10th. A little less than that, actually, but... little by little, some small gains are going to be made, but the big question is now is that, yeah, they make some small gains here and there, and that's all nice and dandy. The only problem is, do they catch them before the next pit cycle? Big question. They're not going to lose a bit of time to hit the Content Walkish at the very end of the corner. He didn't lose him a whole lot of time. Just enough to really make it work that well. David didn't really want to bump him out the way. Side by side with him.
We've got 100 laps to go.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Charles going all over the place. Hits it reverse again. Mater out on the track, tries to save
Still
again.
Trying to get it going. Kept it
going.
away from the leaders.
Didn't hit anybody either, so that was quite the save.
Attaboy.
Fortunately, it costed him a lap.
Seems to be the biggest thing they're going to be fighting. Oh, Gio, actually, hold on. Let me see if your welds are screwing you up, because you might have welded and then just not made it massless. And I didn't care to check because I thought you would have. Let's see. Nope, you didn't. You didn't make your stuff massless. That's why you suck.
Oh, Jesus! 2 cars were wall glitched there. I think Lark was one of them.
Gio, I'm gonna get you a different 16 and then spawn that in, and then you're good. I'm gonna put you on the lead lap because
So they roughly
that's
got it
technically
back
not your
going.
fault. It technically is your fault, but it's also technically not your fault. You got to make your stuff massless and then also non-collidable, because that is why your car is handling like poop. If you do those 2 things, you'll be all right.
Ray's wall glitching a second time, got it back going roughly. Didn't hit anybody, just spun himself. Oh my goodness, 2 cars hit the wall glitch, but they both get it back going again, and that's the battle for second right now. Well, not even second anymore, because apparently Neptune passed both of them.
It's a whole 6 seconds behind.
These 10 wall glitches, they will get you.
The only thing that I'm more worried about, why we questioned Kaiden, is that everyone else had stayed relatively close to each other after the pit cycle. He went from like being near there to like a 4-second gap. That is the only questionable thing.
I had to tell you, this is not Red Bull.
And unlike, you know, you can gain a lot of time on pit road entry. I don't know about 4 seconds worth of time off pit entry or exit.
At most, you gain is like 2 seconds.
They slowed in turns 3 and 4, came to a stop. Not to a stop. They slowed in turn 4, came down, or 3, necessarily. And then that was it. That's how you're usually supposed to do it. I'm assuming you went down to the apron and sped your way in. Because that's the only other way that would make sense.
Checking on any other battles that could potentially be brewing, but again, this field is very spread out.
Gio, just use this car. I'll put you back up. Did you use the apron? All right, I'm gonna ask you to not do that because I don't think that's necessarily fair.
I feel like also Gio should just be 1 lap down instead.
That's fine. It's just I just think it's kind of self-explanatory. You shouldn't cut down the entire track. I think that's if someone else were to do that, I'm sure you would also have a problem with it. Alright, I'll put Gio just 1 down instead, and you'll have a shot to maybe get that. Who knows? Hopefully, that's the hope for this guy. 47 laps into this green flag run. Let's make sure that she was selected correctly. Probably get into our second round of pit stops fairly shortly here. Would you believe it's only been 24 minutes and we're already Let me see.
Almost.
I'm not really halfway quite. We're getting there. Another about from here, about another 20-ish laps.
Rainbow has
Oh,
freezing issues. Hope she's not in the way, thankfully. Well, unless somebody lags into her.
I'm gonna call the caution for that. That's too close to the racing line for me.
Yeah, it's also just to play it safe. Will be our first yellow of the night.
Yeah, we'll put Charles back on the lead lap. He's gonna do. You can just. I can just put your lap back. You don't have to go all the way around. Save a little bit.
It's too late now. He's already. Sorry. Yep. It's his fault. Hydra. The fuck I do?
Alright. Going back green, Kaiden and Neptune on the front row. First caution of the night. We might see more on these ensuing restarts. If things get a little more rowdy. Green flag's in the air.
There you go.
Got a restart for the inside lane, Kaiden specifically. As they head into turn 1. Silent sideways,
Oh,
got
silent.
real on the apron.
Oh my. The
4
restarts
wide
are definitely
F2.
going to be dangerous.
I mean,
scary.
since there's apparently no drafts, I mean, they're going to feel the need to fight for every position they can. So very possible you can make it up on your own. They keep it clean. Kaiden stays the leader.
Rainbow went all the way down the track there. David making the inside
Silent
move.
hits a
Oh my
wall glitch.
goodness, that's a lot of cars. They'll roughly
One
get it back
really
going
gets
unless Rainbow.
Slow.
Oh,
Oh.
Red and Charles. Oh, Ray back there got also a wall glitch.
Red
Seeing Ray
trying to
spinning
slot
around a
himself
lot.
back in. Oh, Gio nearly flipped over. My God. Well, the only thing is, he just doesn't have to be the next caution. That's all he has to worry about, and he's got the free pass pretty much locked up.
He's apparently screaming as his femur bone apparently broken in that wreck.
I would imagine.
He's screaming. He's in so much pain. Gotta help this man.
Someone gotta. Red
Oh,
Knight Fighter
God.
1 now into the top 5 for the first time all night. Was, yeah, okay spot. Did not qualify all that great, but looking to have some more race speed in that 41. Was tracked really behind and on the 7th to 9th range.
He knows something is something personal is on the line, and he really wants to win another crown jewel race. I keep thinking he's like running a John Deere throwback if I look at it too fast, but it's just a Jeff Gordon throwback. Very wide. Might not end well. Someone's gonna have to lay off the speed. Everybody kind of did give everybody room, albeit Monkey went sideways there. And how about this? Hydra in 4th place right now, as it stands. It is a absolute dogfight for just 4th place, albeit Hydra now got it ahead. I just said albeit again. Hydra got ahead, and he will continue to get ahead, especially after a Larkin Monkey made contact. Now also gaining a little bit on the 48, albeit get that got fucking damn. That back corner, Red is sideways a little bit.
Ooh, David, my gosh.
Oh! It's twice now he's been in that wall. In that part specifically.
I mean, he just oversteps just a little bit. Kaiden and Lark did the same thing a couple days ago in the Bush race.
Speaking of that Bush race, Kaiden was essentially the fastest car out on the track.
David got a real good corner there.
But he was, destined to win that race. But unfortunately, a late race caution. But unfortunately, yours truly, because I lagged. Unfortunately, kind of got him out of the running, especially with the entire field paddling somewhat similar like this. So I know Kaiden is absolutely desperate to get another win. Or get the revenge when he wanted. He's gonna pit apparently.
Looks like it.
Again, we did not have to pit for the first caution since it was a rule.
Red
it's getting scary back there.
sideways.
Jesus! Everybody's beating and banging.
Riding down pit road. Good entry.
Hydra almost hit him there, it looked like.
Speaking of Hydra, he's been like last the entire time. He's up to 3rd now. Much cleaner restart for that 14.
It's because I gave him actual mid tires. They were somewhat shredded. Help him out.
Oh, Lark's gonna hit the intent wall glitch. Around he goes.
Charles going to pit. Singles with Monkey. Top 2, not top 3. They top 3. There's a scuffle for
Good
pit
lord,
road.
this car is just braking way too late.
David and Hydra are now going to pit this lap. I think David might have glitched into the wall there. Hydra as well.
Or red.
Oh wait, no, I already said Hydra. Sorry, I thought I was viewing Neptune. Gotta look out. That could have been bad. I guess Neptune didn't say P. And he's just going to pit with the leaders. Which Kaiden, who pitted earlier, is going to be possibly the leader again, but we'll see.
Red gets out here. It's going to put David in a tough spot. To slow down just a little bit just to get to a stall. Watch him get out.
I'm sure he's going to be the leader. Who?
See here, Neptune, David, they're going to get out closer to this 86 here.
Closer than last time. Oh, okay.
Neptune using all of the apron apparently. It didn't really help him, really.
So he was blocking the invisible man, apparently. But not too far out of reach from Kaiden, unlike last time when we had green flag pit-stops. Red apparently questioning how he got lapped, but then again, he had a rough time entering pit road. Interestingly enough, Charles has found himself in 5th place. I don't recall Rainbow pitting. I think she's the only one. Oh, well, never mind. Excuse what I just said.
Oh,
Oh God! I didn't read she said in the chat. Oh, Hydra and Ray got into each other. Charles gonna have nowhere to go. This might get a little sketchy up here as well for that battle.
now we know why Red was a lap down. He put this just because Rainbow was the only car on the lead lap.
Again, she did have to temporarily leave the game. As now the battle for first is bruised on a little bit. I say that. Look at that corner that Neptune just had. Bumper to the back of the 86. It's getting a little feisty. Ray and Hydra were into each other for 4th.
Looking to once again lead the most laps.
A little bump drab getting just bumps him out of the way. Exit speed for Kaiden helped him there.
He's there. I'm not too happy with Neptune, but Neptune doing what he has to do to take the lead. Kaid's going to give the bumper back. It's going to almost quite help him. Not
David's
quite.
Going to try and throw his hat in the ring as well.
To the bottom. He's got blocked there. Neptune determined to keep this lead.
Talladega like blocks, and there's a bump and run right there.
That's a big bump there. He's going to use the wall. All right. Let off a little bit.
Oh my God! Holy wall glitch back there for Hydra and Ray. Hydra was spinning like a torpedo, and Ray just slammed the wall.
That was slow.
Oh my goodness. That scared me back there. I just see 3 cars and it just all exploded. Charles wasn't part of that, but he was on the wall, so he didn't get affected by it. Instead, just used the other 2 cars as a defense. In this top 3, the battle brewing, especially now even further, between, I would say, the 3 best cars on the track tonight. Neptune gonna get the bump from the 51, doesn't get the lap left, just by inches.
Oh, no, he got into the stuff there. Just trying to
nice, by the way.
Trying to pass there. David now in a front row seat to all the action. And Charles.
I say, yeah, Charles might get
there.
into the fray here if these three just keep battling like how they are. They're battling pretty aggressively here. It's like it's Richmond all over again.
Oh, David mad sideways.
I had that was a terrible voice crack for me. I am so sorry. Take my
man, oh man, he was about 65 degrees to the left entering turn number 2.
Incredible that he didn't fully spin out there. This is some exciting racing.
They are wheeling it tonight.
Lap McDowell now. I cranked that. Oh, I cranked that.
Oh, it's kind of the big corner for the 86.
Oh. It was a little late reaction for me. Then again, I'm pretty sure.
Side by side down the back. Neptune gonna send it in. Kylan's gonna go lower. Still side by side. No one's gonna give an inch. Neptune's gonna lead the lap.
People are getting. It's getting a little aggressive and dicey. But it's gonna calm down, I would imagine, especially with you know, with the depth wall being introduced by lap 92.
Lap 92, only 10, that's not 10, 20 laps away.
Clock is definitely ticking.
Kyan's gonna get clear here off turn 4. Finally.
So the clock's also probably ticking for my connection, but eventually disconnected. Maybe they caught that sauce.
That's not quite over just yet. David looking to the inside of Neptune, couldn't quite get there, has to back off. Charles had caught quite a bit during that entire run. Those guys were fighting for the point.
So Charles is figuring out the line as well, like these other two. Gains a lot there, but he has to check up a little bit. Doesn't really. Well, let's see. The gain or lose. Didn't really lose anything there.
Wow,
Neptune.
Sideways. Here comes David.
Here comes David.
For the lead, he's going to clear.
Wow. 51 just goes on the lower side of the track. Might do it again here.
Here comes Kaiden to the bottom. Side by side. Pushes the 51 up the racetrack. Oh, no. Cleared himself a little bit.
Didn't quite clear him. So he didn't quite clear him. David yelling, okay. Charles is just creeping around the corner.
He is creeping up there, man.
It's only a matter of time until he finds himself in it. But then again, we still got possibly another set of green flag pit stops. We'll see.
Oh, we definitely will. We'll probably have at least 3 by the time this race is over.
Of course, that's if it goes green. Without any cautions. I mean, probably the pack, even as far back as Silent, they're starting to
really catch up. Corner there for the 48. Oh, Charles, all the progress he had just made. He's going to go all to dust there. Around he goes, going to try to get that 83 back, turn the right direction.
Oh. Unfortunately, he's going to give up a spot to Silent for that.
Man, oh man, was just gassing up just a few minutes ago.
But that makes the entire pack now caught up to each other. So we got 2 separate packs going on. We got a battle for the lead and then a battle for 4th. Silent, I'm not sure what happened. He might have lagged.
He went into the very bottom. He just hasn't figured out. Kaiden around. Wow.
That takes him out. Now he's finding himself back into these other drivers. Gio, I'm not. What is going on with Gio? I think he might be calling it quits here. Either that or he's rejoining.
He's coming up at road. He's pitting at the moment.
So he looked like he entered backwards for some reason.
Maybe spun or something. Oh man.
What happened?
Nearly ran out of fuel.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, to save your race, I guess. Yeah. Got a 5-car just battle going on here. Not gonna help them. Like, I'll try to catch up.
At this point, apparently with the lack of draft, these guys have been talking about. Hard to say. you're really going to have to really just rely on your corner speed to be great. And David, he had overstepped his boundaries just a little bit, but he is
Silent was
really
sideways.
good in 1 and 2. Silent has just not figured it out quite just yet. There, that's
there are a lot of cars.
oh man, that was
They all get it
almost
back
a
going,
yellow.
though.
That would have been something David would not want to see.
Actually, something you don't want to see out of the top 3 because they're pretty much, again, I would say the best cars. But again, they're now more separated. Neptune still playing the catching up game with that 51.
The funny part is, because of how this race has gone, there might be a great car out there. Like Charles, Hydra might be great. Silent might be good. They just haven't really had the track conditions to really fight for something yet. It's been kind of stuck.
Mostly up the track. Rainbow, I think,
limbo.
got a wall glitch. Unfortunately, she's now lap down.
Rough race from 5. Neptune had caught up quite a bit to David. Giving some of that time up away. Battle for 4th as Hydra's underneath Silent. Pair of teammates.
I think they're not teammates for some reason. I don't know why.
Hydra,
89's part of a difference.
currently is in 6th, trying to protect that 6th spot away from David, who sits just below him in 7th. Hydra can get up the racetrack if David wins, the better.
David really needs a big points day just to keep it close and potentially make the chase playoffs. Yeah.
Good to do it. Neptune looking for his first Cup Series win. And he might get it right here. Might get the lead anyway.
My.
Side by side down the back. And David's going to let him give it.
Oh, Hydra had a wall snag.
Neptune all the way to the bottom. Gotta protect it.
We might be getting another case of a few drivers catching up if these two keep battling.
What's really close at the moment is Hyden, and he's about 3 seconds off from the lead. And David hits the wall snag.
Oh boy.
There goes the 51. And Neptune is all clear.
He's clear for now, but with it's now to be 6 laps left until the deadfall gets added. We might be seeing untimely yellows. Neptune is going to pit. So here comes our second green flag pit stop wave. Silent has just been super sideways heading into that apron. That's mostly his biggest gripe. As Neptune goes down pits. So I'm going to try to make the move. Oh, what happened there? Trying to make the pass on Hydra there as I'm losing my train of thought, apparently.
What happens to the oldest of us? Or something like that, I don't know.
Man, I'm the oldest one.
Exactly.
What?
Ooh, get burned. Roasted. Yes.
What? Oh, man. Oh, fuck!
Yeah. Just getting the death one set up on this one push.
Neptune now leaving pit road. Unfortunately, his wacky entry is gonna see him. He's gonna be ruffling the hornet's nest, I would say. So you'll find him. He'll slot himself behind the 0. I'm not sure what happened to Ray. I didn't. Kai did not even say he was going to pit, but he's playing that sneaky game. Hydra also got a little loose. It's going to allow Silent to catch back up, door to door. Fair enough.
Looking to try to, well, was looking to try to pass the 0. They're in a battle of their own. Charles and Mark is riding off pit road. And he's just behind Neptune, but considerably closer than anybody else.
So they both pretty much are going to be right next to each other once we get the cycle going. But that depends, of course, since we got roughly 1 lap left until that wall is added.
Lead us to lap 91. Pretty solid lead. Oh, Silent
my
got
goodness,
really
Silent.
sideways there.
Just a common occurrence for Silent this entire race.
Red down pit road. It's been a very blue-collar day for this 41. Just hasn't been exactly what he would hope for.
Well, let's see what happens now. Because now, it is now, oh my goodness, it is 92. Hey, you know what that means.
There we go.
And no, it's not fish. Gotta be careful. Hey, man.
It's getting there. It's angled weirdly. Hold on.
Maybe not, so drivers will be getting spared a few extra laps. I think David was pitting, and he's having a rough entry, and I guess he just... And what just happened? Kaiden just got completely destroyed.
Alright.
I don't even know what just happened. Like, David just said his game froze, and then just really went straight up the track like a missile. So, Lark, Monkey, and Charles will be pitting. I think Silent's also pitting as well, but
they're gonna miss it too. Damn.
Oh, jeez, this pit road's taking a lot of victims, and that mostly messed up Neptune because he had a gap on Kaiden, but that gap is slightly shrunken, but it's still quite the large one.
Lark very unhappy.
I didn't see Silent say it, so you might as well also be mad at him. Wait, but no, get off spectate, fuck! No,
You're leading this first
go,
lap.
go, go, go,
Season.
go, 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 go!
Not season 2, but the 9th.
I'm sorry, the other two tires might be screwed. You're gonna have to go on your own, man.
That was an extremely weird pit cycle sequence.
See, a lot of people just missing their marks.
That's just how it beat him.
I believe the leader is in fact going to be... Yeah, it's Charles. The ticker, and my game is having a fucking stroke right now, good god.
Alright, well, Death was officially added in a couple laps late, but
And now,
it's there.
just 3 laps late, so keep it careful. Just gotta say your prayers every time you head into turns,
Rainforest.
1 and 2.
Yeah, there's the 1, 2, the Evans. Do nothing bad. Charles in the lead now, late in this running. Neptune has got to play catch-up. And with probably one more, or maybe 2 more, probably 1, if I were to guess, pit stops left to go. It's going to be a tall order for Neptune to try to make all that ground up with a couple laps to go.
So we've seen how Neptune has run his laps. He's been, honestly, one of the more stable drivers when they go on the bottom, and it just proved my point right there. Albeit Charles also had the same sort of line.
That Monkey all the way up to 3rd. How about the 11? Having a blue collar day and actually doing something with it. Get battled by Kaiden though. Oh yeah.
There's a joke I want to say about that car, but I just want to wait until we go into yellow. It's not a bad joke, it's just a stupid one I thought of. Rainbow also stayed out.
Side by side. David hits a wall snag. He's going to be near the death wall. He's going to get away from it, into the wall again. He gets it back straight.
It's better to just hit a wall glitch rather than hit the death wall.
Neptune, big corner in 1 and 2, gained a whole lot of time.
He's been gaining quite a bit off of this 83, and I found the 83. I'd start being worried. A little beating and banging going back there between Hydra and Monkey.
Charles looking for some chase points and his first win of the season. Neptune looking for his first win in his MSI Cup Series career. First of the season and his first chase points. These two equally fighting for their first something and their first crown jewel as well. That is also very important.
Oh, that was scary.
37 laps to go.
It is quite the pack back there for, I would assume, is a fight for third. Which I'd be right.
Slightly for Charles, although better exit a little bit for Neptune. Charles picked it back up at the exit though. Still about almost 3 wide. Hydra trying to fight for third as well. This would be a big for him as David's kind of mired back in 6th.
Oh, Charles hit the wall snag.
Oh, no.
Gets it back going. Gets it back going. Thankfully quick, but he's lost all of that. And now it's just got to have to hope. Neptune's just going to have to hope for smooth sailing.
No sailing, a smooth pit stop, and no yellows from here on out. No promises.
Oh, God. Contact again between Monkey and Hydra. Kind of swapping paint every time I've seen them on that backstretch. I would have said swamping paint, looking for the lead, but this is not much jammer
down to 14. I'm just gonna let him have it for now.
Actually, no, that's Monster Team out of construction. That's line
Oh,
said. Anyway.
Biden and Geo get together.
Oh boy.
Wow, Rage is on for third. Kaiden gets clear of Monkey. Monkey gets a push from Hydra. Gets a push to Kaiden. Hydra really backed it off in the corner. Gives himself some room. Down to 7th and 8th. It's been a rough day for Lark. Apparently the number change has brought some bad demons to his camp. I'm not sure what's been going on. Looked good real early. It just hasn't really been the same since. Neptune, though, big day for him. You know, a lot of people would need a yellow. You would also like a yellow. Red Knight Fighter 1 to salvage whatever that might be.
That was scary. Kind of got a little sideways and then almost got completely punted by Monkey into the wall, but thankfully the wall snag was not as violent as others.
Ray's gonna see that position. Please tell the guys the Monkey's in the wall. Hydra had a alright corner. Kind of had the best corner out of all of them.
So I think Ray is just playing it safe just so he doesn't mess up somebody's race, despite him being 2 laps down.
Charles is trying to catch. He's making an effort.
Slow but sure.
Trying to keep Neptune honest.
Drifted the corner. Oh my goodness.
Oh, drifted
like
quite
gained a lot. He's gonna lose a lot, obviously, from an exit speed.
This lap's gonna come out to be if there's a gain, obvious gain, or an obvious loss. Really sent it in green for. Gain 2/10. I feel like this put some pressure on this 48.
Definitely, I would say there's at least still one, just a slight maybe one more pit road green flag pit stops. Why is my brain doing?
I mean, that's gonna be a definite within the next 10 laps, if that even.
Again, also depends on if everybody avoids the death wall.
So far, so good. Red's also just might be lap traffic. It's just been a very off day for that 41 group. Unfortunately, the only one, really the top 3 in the points, just not really great days for any of them.
Weird instance, I would say.
At least as things run right now.
Monkey, I believe, is fighting for his best possible finish of this season. I might be wrong.
He finished about, I think, 9th or 7th last time we were Racing, which was Wood. He's looking for a great finish here. Quick back over to Kaiden. And not go. He's actually kind of got there way quicker than he thought.
So they bonked it and kind of slammed each other into the inside wall.
Charles was gaining. It's kind of been on and off for now. How Hydra on the attack, trying to gain some more spots and put some more patenting between himself and David, making David's life a little harder coming into the final stretch of races, which there's 3 after Darlington. There's Cleveland Airport, Chicagoland, and Daytona.
Daytona definitely is the scariest out of all of them.
Monkey slid up quite a bit, going to give Hydra an opportunity to gain quite a bit, and Kaiden to get away. Charles still trying to put some pressure on this 48, and it might just come down to what these pit stops look like. If this thing goes green.
Dia was apparently down pit. It's that awful play.
Oh, Kaiden real sideways. It's going to give Monkey a good chance to close in. And now 3 cars under a blanket for 3rd.
So I have a bad feeling that 3-car pack is, it might be the reason the caution comes down if all 3 of them eventually polish off each other and they'll spin out. Because again, 3-car wreck, well, don't get back going quickly. That is, in fact, a yellow.
Sideways Monkey. Hydra all the way from 5th to 3rd. What a move!
The move of the race, potentially. That was nice.
Attaboy, Hydra. Kind of going to try to fight back on the bottom. He's going to be able to.
Meanwhile, Charles has caught up.
He's there. Charles is going to be putting some pressure on this 48.
Neptune's going to be pitting. 83 is trying to play underdog here.
It's going to come down to these pit stops. You got to be on your marks. Got to be just about perfect.
Charles is going to go by him. Neptune makes a safe entry down pit.
Safe
like
and
last
good
time.
entry.
So temporarily he will lose the lead, but it's going to come down to how they rotate out of these pit stops. Apparently Red was down pit.
He was the first car, I believe, to pit. If not the first on the field, one of the first to come down pit road as Hydra moves into right now 2nd. Putting some distance between himself and Kaiden.
To getting out of his pit box, he's going to be behind these 3, I would imagine. Actually, no.
He's going to be behind probably Hydra, and probably Kaiden because to run this really bottom lane. And Kaiden goes around with Monkey. They both get going quickly. If they didn't, that would have been a yellow, and that would have been a weird spot for a yellow to come out. That would have been really bad for Neptune.
That would have been, yeah. And Hydra, unfortunately, is going to be in the lead, but of course, the possible leader throughout the cycle is right behind him. Monkey practically still in the distance, but unfortunately, again, got involved in that wall snag. That was almost the race decider there, and that is unfortunate.
Charles going to stay out for a couple more laps. Hydra going to try to catch up to this 83. It might be in his best interest if he can try to catch as much as he can, because he knows if he catches to Charles, he's going to be pretty close to Neptune by proxy.
He's just got the 41 in his way. He also is quite a distance away. Bars.
Charles got real sideways, entering 1 and 2 into the wall. He went. He's going to allow Hydra to gain a little bit of time.
Hopefully didn't wall snag. Neptune, you might want to be careful. He was in the wall there.
Hydra trying to catch this 41. He's going to catch him on the straight. And Red's going to move out the way.
I know he doesn't want that, especially after devastating news he's not going to be getting. Charles is going to be pitting.
All eyes on this 83 and how he hits. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a slower entry for this 83. They covered quite well on the exit, but I think Neptune had a slightly better. All right, bro.
And okay.
That was a speed down pit road, gang.
Just do your race.
What are you even close, bro?
Hydra will be the leader, coming with almost 10 to go, but he definitely still has to pit.
I'm gonna put that pit road cycle under review, but I am fairly certain Charles sped on pit road, which would have been a very unfortunate thing to do on the final pit stop.
There is a big pack of cars. There's a 4-pack right back down there in the back stretch. I'm not sure what position that is even for.
There's Kaiden, there's Lark, there's Silent. Those are all for position. Ray is 3 laps down currently at the moment.
They're getting a little sideways there off of the exit. Oh my, they almost cross-threaded.
That was certainly a close moment in history.
I will say, Monkey is not too far behind this roughly lead lap pack. Albeit Charles and Neptune are still not down. They might be cycling out as the leaders.
Probably will be.
Hydra somehow can sneak through all the fuel, apparently.
Hydra just didn't have a great corner.
Oh,
Charles
God.
did. Neptune's
Oh,
got a fail. Wow. Neptune's in the
the
wall.
That is heartbreak. Oh man, that sucks.
That will bring the yellow out at a really strange point.
Unbelievable. One of the most dominant cars all race and is out. I'd at least imagine that is a lot of damage that 48 sustained.
Yeah, he's gone.
That is wow. I knew. I just figured that a wall snag was definitely going to be the reason the caution comes out and it's over.
Wow. continue on. Only our second caution of
Go,
the
go, go,
night.
go, 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 go!
The Monkey gonna lead us down to the green flag with Lark. Right alongside him, Hydra third. Silent fourth. David takes fifth. We'll have to see. Monkey got hops and Lark side by side to start off this restart. Monkey looking for his first crown jewel. Lark looking for his third, I believe. Or second, I should say. My fault. Oh yeah, Coco 600. My apologies. Green flags back in the air. Better start for the 0-0.
Mark falling away early on, but that is just only a restart. This is just only a restart. There's still a lot of mistakes to be made. Bidding and banging. Paint will be swapped between many people. Silent goes around. Hydra's also around. Monkey's around. Geo gets hit by that as well. That was oh man, that took out a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna let it go.
I was gonna say Silent also kind of just is struggling to get back straight, and he's still struggling.
Oh my god, Red's in third.
I tell you. it.
Please, like to. Just be kind to Ray Capone.
I don't know about that one.
We got Lark and David on the front row. This should be a very interesting. Our third caution of the night. Late race chaos.
Let's see what happens this time. Like I
Great
said,
start
it was
for
gonna be
Lark,
something
although
super
they're much
push.
more even this time around.
To the
Oh, Lark
corner,
up the
Lark
racetrack!
sideways. Here
Red
comes
to the
Rainbow,
lead!
number 1! Rainbow and Gio had some sort of incident happen back there. This is the Calamity corner. Or the Calamity backstretch, I should say.
Kaiden sending it down
Kaiden sneaks his way into
under the line. He's gonna maybe make it stick. He's gonna be able to make it stick. Barely clear of the 41. And Red's still fighting.
10 left to go, 3 wide. Lark's gonna back out rightfully. The smart move.
Oh,
Hydra gets
Hydra sideways
Charles,
into a
they're
wall glitch.
all over the place. David's hit. Monkey gets hit. Contact. Everybody's getting involved in that. That's gonna be another yellow.
I could have kept it green. It's whatever.
Yeah, so fortunately, caution was called out right then and there. And that's another
I thought that was gonna be
lap
bigger
back
than it
for Ray.
was.
I mean, a lot of people were getting into that. And another late race caution is going to happen again. It's like we are in the Busch Series all again. Apparently my friend is also watching the fucking stream, so that's interesting. I didn't realize that.
Lark and Kaiden on the front row. It has been a flurry of cautions at the very end of this thing as we go back green.
Here we go. Again.
Even start for the leaders. Help's gonna come for Kaiden. Sideways. Oh, Hydra really got real high up there.
Oh god.
They're fine for the most part.
Oh my.
Kaiden's gonna let him go. Silent now up to third.
So there could have been an unfortunate look there from somebody.
Kaiden to the bottom of the racetrack trying to go win his second Southern 500. David sideways. He's spied. 8 laps to go. Kaiden up the racetrack. Silent, big red. Here goes Red Knight Fighter 1.
Holy!
3 wide off turn 2.
This might not end well. Jeez, how did we keep it going?
Lark gonna almost clear into turn 3 and 4. Red sends it in again. Here comes Hydra.
We got Hobbs is in this fight too. We got a dogfight.
7 laps to go. Red sideways. He's gonna get saved by Silent. Silent up the racetrack. They're fighting tooth and nail back all throughout the field. Oh, they're in the wall. They're still fine. Lark's back to the lead.
Everybody's in this fight unless you're Red, or not Red, unless you're Ray. But like,
oh, Lark into the wall.
Lark gotta slow down a little bit. He does not, obviously, since he wanted to be the leader, especially in this.
He's gonna argue. He kind of got forced into the wall.
6
fair
to go.
enough.
Still swapping paint. Lark's got a little bit of a gap, but this still could end up another call.
Kaiden is gonna be the one to take the fight to him.
He kind of was leading a lot early on in the race, so seeing him up here late.
David plowing his way through Rainbow around. that will be it for her race unless a caution comes out. Red late block. He's going to get there. Kaiden blocks later and wrecks Red.
Hydra's are sideways.
They're still saving it.
His race.
David somehow has got himself from like 7th all the way to 2nd. And Red very unhappy with Kaiden. He's gonna get to 3rd. Holy cow.
Is Clark gonna get a Busch and a Cup Darlington win?
Well, maybe not. David and Red are catching.
Still technically still a lot of the race left. Silent and Kaiden kind of beating and banging back there.
Lucky up into the wall.
3 to go. Oh, David getting sideways. He's in that wall again.
He was trying to overstep just a little bit.
Mark might just pull away with this, but then again, we've seen crazier finishes. Could still see a pile up. We could still see a death wall hit. This is the last lap that a caution could come out.
Now Lark with a great corner. David and Red kind of missed it there.
Oh gosh.
Everyone looks fine off the backstretch.
Everyone's, yeah. Just comes down to if Lark can get these corners down. He just gotta have the hope he doesn't go sideways. This is it. The white flag is out here at Darlington. Lark with the lead.
Got one big shot. He's gonna really need a swing for the fences here. He's got a good corner.
He's got to run, but unfortunately loses a lot.
Not gonna be enough.
Momentum.
Kaiden's almost gonna turn himself into the wall.
Last corner for Lark. Slides up the track, playing it safe, beating and banging, happening in behind the line. David gets wall glitch. That's the second place gone, and Lark in the 0-0 is going to win it here at Darlington. What a race. And Red Knight Fighter unfortunately got seconds. Unfortunately, that bet was just so close, but it was too late.
I'll review the final few laps just to make sure everyone's clear. I'm a little concerned about the wall writing I saw, but we're just
my fucking TV was still on. Are we badass? My TV was still on. Are we fucking serious? Yes.
I just gotta review because that was certainly.
Hydro got 6 out there. All that.
Not 6, gonna gain some points, but again, you want to really be in the top 5. The 80, I'm questioning about this 86, and it's on that last quarter. I'm questioning that 86 boy. I'm gonna review just the last couple laps. There's some points, but again,
Red is currently fucking screaming at the top of his lungs in the car, knowing that he could have had something.
I'm only reviewing both the 0 and the 86 just because I just want to make sure everyone's clear and everyone's good on all of that.
I mean, Lark slowed up in the final corner, so. But I don't know what he did the other lap since I was spectating the other cars. Man, this guy bushwhacks me. What? God damn, I can't have anything. I can't have anything, man. Fuck. Fuck.
I'd probably say Lark's okay-ish, because mainly the reason why he got to such a lead as much as he did is because Kaiden and Silent were fighting for a second. And they just had the worst corner ever. So I think I'd say he's probably okay. However, for this 86, which before I get to actually continue, to review Kaiden's last lap real quick before we get on to anything. At least turns 3 and 4. It's bumped by Silent.
Their first impressions, they actually oh, never mind. I thought my mic broke. I don't know why my shit wasn't picking up there for a second.
He got bumped, but it's not like he could have not sped up into the wall like that. That's a little questionable. I'll have him concede. Let's see, what would he get? He got third. I'll just have him concede to fourth. And that's it. That's all I gotta really look at. Other than that, I think that's fine. Circumstantial at best. We move. Lark takes the victory officially here at Darlington.
What? I've never heard of that.
It's
what the
not.
fuck?
It's not about Red. It's more about Silent.
At least my favorite throwback actually won. Well, technically it's not really a throwback, but it's a cool scheme that won. But man, why did this guy have to win in Bush? I was like, fucking that! Ignoring me coping.
Says doesn't want to win in that car, and then wins in that car anyway.
I think it was an accident. He won.
See him at it, I'm sure. Alright, we'll
I'm like,
interview the top 5.
I will let you interview.
We'll go from 5th to 1st, because it's gonna take me a little bit to get all the way to victory lane. Charles, down. You are. Oh my God, Rainbow's dead. You finished 5th place today. Man, oh man, you had quite the car. It kind of slipped away at the very end, but I guess what was the feeling out there? Just being the leader, contending. It's one of your better races of the season. Well, you should be unmuted, but we'll figure it out. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I led some laps, you know, was able to get some good battles out of it, you know, had some fun, you know, still a great position to finish, you know, 5th place, great points. So, I'm not mad at it. Even though I could have won, you know, still great points.
Alrighty. That's Charles in the 83. Good points for him. It's going to keep him probably away from Hydra, which is a big goal for him. 4th place finisher, Mr. Kaiden. Where could this guy be at? Oh, there he is. Alright, Kaiden. Kaiden, you looks like... At times, you look like the best car. At times, you look like the 3rd best car. It was kind of all over the place. High key. Man, I guess earlier in the race, what did you find that worked for you, or was it something early in the race that you found that really worked, or was it mostly the Busch race that kind of prepped you for this Cup race?
It was the Busch race, but it was harder to hit where you wanted in the Cup car compared to the Busch car. Like Busch car, I could get it like right every time. But like I just like I would get in a rhythm, and then like I think when I hit that wall glitch, I just like lost my rhythm, and then I just like fell back. So I just kind of like couldn't do that anymore. I think it was a pretty fun race. I guess Silent had to kill me, but it's okay. But I guess that's kind of it. I wish for like every race would be a no stage race because I think they're just better.
Fair enough. Fair opinion. Mr. Kaiden, 86. P4 for that guy. Silent, I think, is somewhere. No, he's not anywhere, actually. I lied. Red Knight Fighter 1, I guess we'll go to you. You were nowhere this race, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you were nowhere
Why's my
this
TV
race.
still on?
And
Sorry.
and then you got second out of nowhere. So it's gotta hurt to come this close and not get it done. But man, second probably feels like a win considering the day you had.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I was just in the back all race, and I was like, I want to die. Yeah. P2. Honestly, I'll take P2. I didn't sweep the crown jewels, but I got P2, bro. I don't know, bro. I was literally in the back all race, and yeah, I suck. I suck at the setup. So, honestly, thought I was gonna back into it. That would have been pretty funny. Good for Lark. Just happy I got second. It's gonna be close in points, so but yeah, I'm really happy I got second. So yeah.
All right, that's red. In
He's
the
not
41
happy.
Nicorette car. Big for him. And of course, oh, you have to lead this guy because he wants to be. Oh. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
He is rejoining the game.
Yeah, well. We'll be back here. Let's wait for him. Monkey Got Hops. I guess we'll do a small interview with you. You finished 10th, but your husband wins. What did you feel in the car, and your reaction to Larkin's third crown jewel?
Well, to be completely honest with you, I feel like I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to be fact checked on it, but I think I was in every position at least once this entire race, like from 1st to 12th. So very up and down day. I felt like I had some speed at some points, but it's like Kaiden said, like you have to get in a rhythm, and then you fuck up one corner, and then it's just gone. It's just down the shitter, dude. So yeah, no, I was kind of being a hazard at the end of the race. So on the last lap, I kind of just braked on the front stretch, just to let everyone else pass me so they could get points, since I'm not running for points and I knew I couldn't get the win. So I figured that was the right thing to do. And me and Lark, we will be going to Switzerland. We will be going to Ballyhoo Manor, and I realize nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about when we say Ballyhoo Manor, but yeah, no. Also, I mean, I know this is the last season of DG, but my ass retiring after Homestead from not just DG, but row racing in general. So, cool fun fact thrown in there for you, I guess. Okay, interview my husband.
It's
now.
not fun. It's sad. Wait,
Larkin ZZ. Where is this
Oh
guy?
my god, dude. Oh, you know what? It has my fucking controller up right now.
It should have been me.
Okay. There we go.
Like I said, he's mad.
So this Larkin ZZ guy.
Oh, there you are. All right.
He waves.
Marking them GGs.
Lark, you were also, like Red, nowhere to be seen after, like, the first, like, run. After that first run, you were kind of in, like, the midst of hell, and then you came back. The caution really saved your race, because other than that, you would have finished probably within 7th or 9th, around that range. Just, the last couple of restarts, what worked for you?
Well, you see, having a great race. We're having the best race ever for all of 5 laps, and then I don't know what happened. I lost the leader zone, and I hit the wall glitch off of turn 2 at least 18 times, and everybody missed it each time, so that was fun.
But then, you know, I finally clawed my way back up, right? I clawed my way back up. I say I'm gonna pit, and Neptune doesn't read it. And so I lose all my progress. I am royally pissed off. And then he wrecks, and I was like, well, that sucks. We get the cool pit stop. We restart on the front row. We had Monkey got hops on the front row. I was like, yes, we're gonna get the 1-2. We're gonna go run away to Switzerland and win. And then that didn't happen. You know, the next restart in next to David, and then I went too low in turn 1, and of course slid up and killed both of us. That was awesome. And then I adjusted my restart line. You know, I went higher on the last restart, and would you look at that? That worked out amazingly. I was so pissed off this race because, you know, just I had the amazing Kenny Wallace throwback. I love Kenny Wallace. Kenny Wallace. Let's go. Let's say Kenny Wallace was with Switzerland. We also have
Kenny Wallace. Kenny Wallace.
We also had a Nakayama Fest on the car because she died a couple days ago. That was really sad.
Oh man.
But you know, it was great. I'm thankful I won. I'm sad that Red Knight Fighter didn't you know, get his sweep, but you know, at least our team, you know, technically won every duel. So that's something at least. But I can't wait to win the amazing. Let's win everything. Let's win. Let's go to Ballyhoo Manor and hope that soldier don't show up again.
Oh no.
All right, that's Larkins in the 0-0 for the one and only time this season. That is all from Darlington, from Zach Novi DG, and all our friends here around the DG Racing Network. We'll see you up next time.
Tomorrow.